Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So in today's video I'm here to test out something very exciting. I've waited a long time for this. I'm going to be testing the Disney and BeautyBay collaboration. Very excited. Disney is knocking it out of the park recently. They are doing collabs left, right and centre. They have collabs with Colourpop. They have collabs with iHeartRevolution, Best May, so many different brands. And BeautyBay had announced, it must have been a few weeks ago, that they were releasing a Disney collection. And honestly, I was shocked. BeautyBay are not the last brand I would think of doing a collab, but they were just not a brand I thought would do a Disney collab, if that makes any sense. So yeah, they announced what was coming out about a week or two ago. Some of the stuff, I must say, I'm not the biggest fan of. I know there's like a theme going on here, because in my last video with the DC collection, again, I thought some of that was okay, some of it was nice, some of it wasn't up my street, and kind of the same with this as well. I picked up 3 things because I really didn't want anything else, and that's no kind of offense to BeautyBay or Disney, but some of the colors I would not wear. They had a lot of pastel shades. I don't really wear pastel colors. So let me just talk about what was coming out really. So today is Friday, which is the release of the collaboration. I have the app on my phone, which I use every day, and we got early access, like a day early access, which went live about 6 p.m. I ordered it at like 10 to 6 because make sure you always check your apps and your websites before they actually say it is, because it could be on there. So yeah, I ordered it and it came the next day because I have a hall pass, which means I have next day delivery guaranteed, and it turned up this morning. So I'm very excited. It turned up in less than 24 hours. That hall pass is amazing. So I picked up 3 things. There are an array of things that came out. So they have, I think it was 4 different Disney movies. So the movies are Alice in Wonderland, Pinocchio, Jungle Book, and Pinocchio, Alice in Wonderland, Jungle Book. Why has my mind gone completely frozen? Last one was Dumbo. How can I not remember Dumbo? Dumbo is like one of my favourite films in the whole world. Okay, so yeah, I was really intrigued by the collection that came out because these 4 movies are not normally what makeup brands collab with. So I guess this is maybe ones that were available to use basically. So what they've come out with is 3 eyeshadow palettes, some eyeshadow sticks, and some lip and cheek duos, which again, really interesting, but a lot of the shades not of my street. But let me show you what I got, because obviously I don't want this video to be like 700 hours long. So the first thing I picked up was Pinocchio lip and cheek duo. So this is a red shade, so this is actually called Pinocchio Shorts, which is so cute. Because like I mentioned, Pinocchio, well, to be honest, all 4 of these movies are some of my favourites because they are just absolute classics. But I would say it would be like Dumbo, then Pinocchio, then Jungle Book, and then Alice in Wonderland. As much as I love Alice in Wonderland, it's not right at the top for me, but anyway. So yeah, this is actually the lip and cheek duo, which is amazing. I actually love the packaging for this. It comes, so the whole theme I guess is around like color scheming, and how like color works within makeup and how it works within the movies, you know, how and all that jazz. So yeah, this is the lip side. These actually smell amazing. I smelled them earlier and they've got like a really nice sweet smell to them. So you've got one side obviously, and then you've got the other side as well, which is a bit of a lighter tone, and this is for the cheeks. I'm really excited to use these because I have never used anything really like this before. So yeah, that's that. The next thing I picked up was an eyeshadow stick, and this is the Alice in Wonderland, what's this called? This is the Cheshire Cat's fur. So that means that the fur for the Cheshire Cat is this shade, so that they make the product that shade. I'm not very good at explaining, but it's all about colour schemes and colours of certain items of a character that they made into the colour, whatever. So this is the shadow stick. This is a nice purple, and this is kind of like I haven't swatched them yet, but I'll just swatch it here, like a pastel purple. So this is a really nice shade. I looked at, you know, the videos that they posted online and the images, and I was just really confused by some of the color schemes, because they just, I don't know, it's difficult to make a color, like a look at a certain ones of them. But weirdly enough, I would, you know, when I just said Alice in Wonderland is my least favorite of the four, actually that was the eyeshadow palette that I picked up because it was kind of the only shades that spoke to me. The Jungle Book one and also the Dumbo one were really nice, but I don't think I could do much with them, so that's why I picked up this one. Oh, my plastic's flying away. So this is the palette for the Alice in Wonderland one. This is all based around the Cheshire Cat, and the names essentially resemble part of him. So you've got this shade which is called Stripe, this shade which is called Cat Eyes, so that means, you know, he has that eye shade really. Then this middle one, you've got Teeth, you have Fur, you have Face and Tree. No, that's not right, it's the other way around. They're doing a Charlotte Tilbury on me again. So yeah, this is clearly the tree because it's green. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it and see how it works. They were all reasonably priced as well. I remember the eyeshadow palette was £8, the duo was also £8, and the shadow stick is £6. So staying within a reasonably price, which is really good, because sometimes with these collabs they can rack up the price just to kind of pay off. But you know, I hopefully think this will be really well. I think this might be a limited edition or might be limited to UK. Please check their website, I'm not 100% sure. I saw people on their Instagram saying that this is like a UK exclusive. Please check if you live in America or if you live somewhere else that's not the UK you're going to order, so always check. So I'm going to start off with the cheek first. So like I said, this is the Pinocchio shade in Pinocchio shorts, because as we know, Pinocchio has red shorts. So let's get this on. Again, I'm not really sure how to use this type of cheek product, but I've got my brush to blend it out because I don't want to go too heavy, even though this is a red. They did come out with two other shades, which was I guess like a peach shade and also a light shade as well. So this color selection isn't fantastic, but there's only like a select few when you think about it. So I'm gonna blend this in. My foundation is not the best today because I did use my e.l.f. foundation, which is part of my Project Pan, and to be honest it's quite dry on my skin, so we're just going to blend this in. The colour is really nice though. Yeah, it's kind of taken off my foundation. Whoa, I don't know if that's the brush or if it's the makeup. I'm going to try and see how it works like this and see if it does anything different, or it just might have been my foundation. So let's get this on. You guys know I like to use a lot of blush as well, so I'm going to try my best to not go so heavy-handed, even though I just have. I might have to powder down just a tad because my cheeks are looking a bit patchy, but I think that is, honestly, I think that might be my foundation because it already looked patchy before I started. So let's have a look, a kind of a closer look. I'm sorry if the lighting is not great. It's such a weird day today when it comes to the weather because it's 30 degrees out there, but it's a little bit gloomy. It feels really nice on the skin actually, like it doesn't feel drying at all. I think the only thing that's drying was my foundation, so that was a fail from the foundation part. But the thing is, I think when it comes to these kind of cream products, you have to use a good base. I didn't do that, so that was my own fault. I'm going to go in with highlighter. I'm going in with my BeautyBay highlighter because I adore this highlighter so much, in the shade Beam, and we're just going to get this on. But yeah, like I mentioned, if you're a Disney fan, I would definitely have a look at this collection because there might be something there for you. It's a bit sad that they didn't do, you know, all these products per character. Like if they had done a Pinocchio eyeshadow set, that would have been amazing. I would love to see what they could have done with it, but they didn't. They only came out with the duo for Pinocchio, but that's cool. Maybe in the future they'll come out with more, we'll see. So let's go on to the eyeshadow palette. I'm actually going to prime my eyelid first because I want to see how it works. So I'm going to do this quickly, set it in, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're going to work fast with this because I feel like this might already be creasing. But one thing I do like is the shape, is the size of the mirror. It's really nice to just get up and close. So I won't need my Batman mirror just yet. So let's start off with a kind of nice transition shade, I guess. What I feel like I'm going to do is use the shadow stick maybe on the bottom just to see how it works and if it will blend in. But we are going to start off with, maybe let's start off with the white to see if it will do anything. So this is the shade Teeth, Cheshire Cat's Teeth. So we're going to start off just, oh wow, that is very pigmented straight away, very nice. Just going to kind of blend that up a bit. So it is kind of a transition shade, but it's not anything too heavy. Cool. I mean, if you know what I mean when it comes to like making a look, I kind of feel like it's a bit difficult with some of them. I did like the look of the Dumbo one because obviously Dumbo is just one of my favourite Disney movies, but I feel like, again, I didn't want to spend like so much money on this collab. Maybe in the future, maybe if they have a sale, we'll see. But everything came to like a really decent price. I did pick up like a nail polish as well, which was like £3 something, so it all came to £22. And again, with my hall pass, it turned up like the next day. It was dispatched within a few hours, so I, touch wood, have never had any issues with BeautyBay. Because I just think they're a really great brand and they do some amazing makeup, so let's see how this goes really. Next I want to go in with this corner shade, which I guess is called, yeah, which is Cat's Face. So as you can see, he's got like a kind of a darker face. I feel like it is, yeah, it's face, because the other one is striped. So as you see, he's got, no, I'm so confused because why would this be called Tree? No yellow trees. It might be. Let's just get on with it because I'm going to be here all day. So again, let's go with this dark shade just here. It's kind of like a purple, and we're going to go up here. And I feel like the white shade has maybe lightened it slightly, which is fine. But this is really pigmented. This is really nice. Wow. Okay. We're just going to take that on the top part of my lid and just blend it down. It's been a few days since I filmed. I wrote on my Instagram that I apologise, I haven't really uploaded as much as I normally do. I know I don't have to because this is not like my full-time job or anything. I just haven't been feeling so great, like mentally and physically, so I just had to like take some time. But with these new collabs, I really wanted to just get my videos out there just to see if I got any type of views. Because I feel like what I'm learning with this YouTube stuff, you know, if it's new and people are interested in it, then get the video out as soon as possible, especially when it comes to something like Disney. Because most of the time with Disney, if I've gotten something from Colourpop, it will take me 2 weeks to get here. If it's from Revolution, it will take me sometimes a little bit longer. But that's not always an issue. Obviously, like I want to review the makeup for the makeup. But you know, this is BeautyBay again. The hall pass, it's amazing. If you have enough points to get a hall pass, I would recommend it, absolutely. So that shade is amazing. I've done such a bad job on this side, but we'll try and clean it up afterwards. And yeah, that is really nice, especially on top of that white. I feel like maybe if I didn't use the white, it would maybe be a bit more standout-ish. Let's go in now with this light purple just here, which is called Fur, Cat's Fur. So picked up a lot of products, so we're gonna go at the top, blend that in. I think none of these palettes have any shimmers, so I literally think everything is matte shades. So if you're not really about just full on mattes, maybe this palette might not be for you. Because I mean, I know I prefer to have some shimmers in there just to kind of mix it up a bit, but you know, so far this is looking good. Doesn't seem to be hugely patchy, just a little bit, but it is very buildable. So let's bring it out a bit more. I might add some of the pink on top to see how it works. Okay. It's definitely more pigmented up close, because my camera quality is just not really picking it up that much, and I apologize, but I will be using these again in the future. Obviously this is the first review, so let's just do as much as we can. And these are really nice sizes as well, like you can travel with them. And yeah, it's an interesting color scheme, like I said, but I don't want to talk too much on that. But you know, they're nice, they are really nice, but just a little bit a bit frustrating with the color schemes, but we're gonna do it. It was like some of the Batman stuff, some of it I was a bit like, okay, there's just a bit sporadic colors, but you know, I understand what they're going for. So I feel like I want to go in with the pink, but maybe not too heavy, because it might look a bit stupid, knowing me. Should I use this brush? Yeah, let's use this brush. So this pink at the top here, I kind of just want to put it where do I want to put it? Maybe in the middle, as like a middle transition. So just to be a bit adventurous. Let's see. And this yellow is extremely pigmented. Wow. Okay, it's almost like a neon pink. That's very nice. Again, if you've tried BeautyBay palettes before, you won't be disappointed in the quality. A little bit of fallout, nothing too crazy, to be honest. So just gonna clean this up a bit and just bring them together. That pink has really worked, because I didn't think it would work in between the two purples, but that is super duper nice. Okay. Okay. This side is a complete mess. If you look at this side, which is actually quite neat for once. Yeah, this side's a bit of a mess, but we'll try and sort it in a moment. Okay, that's actually looking pretty interesting. So nice. It's like doesn't look neon, but the way it blends in with those purples is really nice. I'm going to take probably a bigger brush and just blend them in together a bit. This is a clean brush, by the way, so it's not got anything on it. Just blend this side a bit more as well. Okay, that's much better. So now I'm going to go on my lower lash line with the shadow stick, and like I said, this is in the shade Fur. So yeah, I guess the purple in the middle, well yeah, that's Fur without a doubt. So I guess it's the same shade but in a shadow stick, and I do really like shadow sticks. I just wish I could use them a bit more often, because the ones that, for example, that Elf come out with, they are pretty good as well. So I'm going to take this on the lower lash line just to see how it looks, and then I'll try and blend it in with my brush just to see how it works. Yeah, it's very light under my eyes. That's definitely looking better. I'm just annoyed that there's no shimmers, because I'd love to add a shimmer to this and see if it would make any difference. But we cannot, so that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't feel it's maybe as pigmented as the shadow, but I feel like the shadow would probably do a bit more work, to be honest. So what I'm actually going to do off camera is put on some lashes, put on the mascara, obviously, and then we'll end up on the lips, because obviously I'm going to use the other side of this, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and looking a little bit crazy. So I did put my lashes on, which is Unicorn Cosmetics. looking a little bit weird today because I don't think I put them on absolutely correct. But with my lip liner, I have used one of my Colourpop lip liners. So now let's go on to the lip side. And I'm going to use a brush because I can't get these around my lips. If I do, I'll look like a clown, and I don't want that. I saw in like the promo videos that the girls were just like gliding them on. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. So I'm just using one of my Morphe lip brushes, and this seems to be like a different tone to the actual lip, the cheek, so much lighter. Okay. Actually, let's see how it works if I do that. Okay. Ugh. I think the red lip liner I used might have been a bit too strong, but you know what? This has glided on really nicely. I just kind of did something clever and just kind of like try and do it properly. This is a really nice shade. This is not like a typical look, like it doesn't look completely dark on the actual lips the way it does in here. So yeah, this is actually a really nice shade. Let me get a bit closer. How does that look? Like, I mean, I love this lip. This is amazing. Yeah, with the cheeks, again, I really want to try a different way to do it as opposed to using my really shit foundation. But yeah, this is my finished look using the new Disney and BeautyBay collab. Let's go through everything really quickly. Lip and cheek. Lip, amazing. Cheek, I need to try again just so again we get a different outcome. The shadow stick, very nice, needs to be probably a bit more pigmented, but I think maybe because it's on my under eye it might not have given it its all. And then when it comes to the eyeshadow palette, very nice, absolutely pigmented. I still stand by like the color stories being not as workable as you really could have made it, but they're all worth the price because £8 for 6 shades for a Disney collab is pretty damn good. And it's BeautyBay quality because they make some amazing eyeshadows. Even if you're not that into this Disney collection, the BeautyBay eyeshadow palettes are insane. So yeah, let me know if you picked anything up. If you are not interested, if you're interested, let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to, or if I'm feeling okay. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. And I hope you're doing really well, guys. I hopefully will be filming again like normal soon once I get back to myself. And yeah, I hope you're healthy, happy and you're safe, and I hope to see you really soon. Bye guys.